Ever felt like you're having a bad day? Well, let me introduce you to an animal whose entire existence is basically one long, tough Tuesday. Today, we're diving deep into the surprisingly difficult life of the opossum and exploring why it really sucks to be born as one. So, let's get the big one out of the way first. That lifespan. Imagine going through all the trouble of being born, learning to find food, and avoiding danger, only for your life expectancy to be 1 to 2 years in the wild. Seriously, for a mammal their size, that is incredibly short. Your average house cat lives 8 times longer. A squirrel can outlive an opossum by a decade. It's like nature gave them a trial subscription to life and forgot to offer the premium upgrade. This short fuse on life is largely due to the immense stress and constant dangers they face from day one, and day one is a rough start. An opossum mom can give birth to as many as 20 babies, each one no bigger than a honeybee. These tiny, underdeveloped joeys then have to make a perilous journey from the birth canal into their mother's pouch, or marsupium. It's a race against time, and inside that pouch there are typically only 13 teats. You can do the math. Not everyone who starts the race gets a prize. The ones who don't make it to a teat in time, ... Well, they don't make it at all. It's a brutal start to a brutal life. Now, let's talk about their famous defense mechanism, playing possum. When an opossum gets overwhelmingly scared, it doesn't choose to do this. It's an involuntary response, like fainting. They fall over, go rigid, their breathing and heart rate plummet, and they even start to drool and emit a foul-smelling greenish fluid from their glands. They literally smell like they're decaying. While this is a genius trick to deter predators who prefer a fresh meal, imagine your primary survival strategy being to uncontrollably pass out and smell like last week's garbage. It's not exactly a power move, is it? And during this time, they are completely vulnerable. If a predator isn't fooled or doesn't care, it's game over. You might think, well, at least they must be smart, right? Not exactly. When it comes to brain power, opossums drew the short straw. Their brain-to-body size ratio is one of the lowest among all mammals. A raccoon's brain is about 6 times larger relative to its body size. This isn't to say they're completely clueless. They have an incredible memory for finding food. If they find a snack in your backyard once, they'll remember that spot. But they lack the complex problem-solving skills of other urban animals. They're not opening tricky latches or figuring out elaborate puzzles. Their strategy is more about persistence and a good sense of smell. Speaking of food, their diet is both a blessing and a curse. Opossums are omnivorous opportunists, which means they'll eat almost anything: fruits, insects, small animals, garbage, and even carrion. This adaptability is great for survival, but it also puts them in constant conflict with us. That irresistible smell of your garbage can is a dinner bell for an opossum, leading to those classic late-night showdowns with a hissing creature in your trash. This also exposes them to all sorts of dangers, from angry homeowners to pesticides and other toxins. And let's not forget their biggest threat, the road. Opossums are largely nocturnal, and their slow, ambling gait is no match for a speeding car. Their instinct when faced with headlights is often to freeze, which, as you can imagine, rarely ends well. They are one of the most common victims of roadkill, a sad testament to their struggle to navigate a world built for humans. Despite all this, you have to admire their resilience. They've been around since the time of the dinosaurs, barely changing over millions of years. They're North America's only marsupial, a living fossil that has weathered countless storms. They're also a walking, hissing pest control service. A single opossum can eat up to 5,000 ticks in a season, helping to reduce the spread of Lyme disease. They are also remarkably resistant to snake venom, which is a pretty cool, albeit very specific, superpower. So while it definitely sucks to be an opossum with their short lives, brutal childhood, embarrassing defense mechanism, and a world full of dangers, They are true survivors. They are the underdogs, the forgotten heroes of the ecosystem, silently cleaning up our messes and protecting us from pests, all while facing incredible odds. The next time you see one waddling through your yard, maybe give it a little nod of respect. No, it's earned it. Life's not easy when you're an opossum, but they keep on going, one slow, clumsy step at a time. Thanks so much for hanging out and learning about these fascinating creatures with me. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more of the weird and wonderful corners of the animal kingdom, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. We'll see you in the next one.